Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
We are following breaking news out of England. The murder of a member of parliament. Conservative lawmaker David Amis was stabbed several times at a meeting with constituents in the town of Lee-on-Sea in Essex. A witness says the 69-year-old Amis was attacked by a man who walked into that meeting. Police say they have arrested one person on suspicion of murder and they are not seeking anyone else. There is no widespread threat to the public, they said. Just last year, Amis wrote about lawmakers' security, saying the killing in 2006 of the Member of Parliament Joe Cox had changed how officials interacted with the public. He wrote, "We regularly check our locks."
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Biglevi, and today is Monday, October the 18th, 2021, and I'll say peace be with you. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Be at peace. Be at peace, beloved. Be at peace, brothers and sisters. Be at peace. You are seeing the Most High is hard at work. You are seeing that the Heavenly Father is in the midst, and you are seeing Michael is in the midst. Now, this incident that happened over there in the UK, and the father is on the loin, and the AK in the UK is doing something that is okay. Our prayers are being working, and those are the guys that are in the background. They are being dismantled and being disbanded, and the Most High is dissolving them. Our prayers are working indeed. This guy is not a lightweight. This is not some random dude walking around in the street and got stabbed. This is not some fellow that got into an argument with somebody and something happened. He didn't do anything wrong to this person. There were no altercation. Is that what that is? There is no dispute, nothing. The fellow just walked up in there and did this to him. Now, the media, they never told you about how this happened, where he was, who he was, and who the person is. Apparently, the guy that stabbed him, his name is Ali Abib Ali, a British Somalian fellow. So those folks over there, again, like we said again, those Somalian over there, majority of them are not our people. We probably got like a few, 2 or 3 our people. The so-called Somalis, they are not our people. Okay, those are Gentiles and heathens, and they are going at each other's throat. Okay, this is a so-called, quote-unquote, a Muslim fellow, and this dude is so-called a Christian guy. So his God wasn't there to protect him, like the beloved brother Mayat was protected during the car in the accident. And he told us that, he walked away with a little scratch in his pinky. And of course, the archangel that protect him on the behalf of the Messiah was Michael. And he caught this day 21 fish. All praises to the Most High. Yet this dude is no more because he didn't have anybody come over there and protect him. So the Most High is in the midst. The Most High is cleaning the land, and our prayers are working. Those are the people that go to secret meeting and design plan to destroy our people. We don't know what kind of meeting, what kind of things this guy was talking about. We don't know what he was doing. All we know, this whatever meeting he was going to do was against our people. And when we look at this fellow, this is the first time I ever heard of this guy. I don't know him. Probably some of you know. Now, beloved, because of our prayers are working, and the 10th hour, the 12 p.m. and sundown, and all the prayers are working, and the angels are coming back and giving us this report and all those report, we must keep on going, keep on fighting. You may not agree with me, another brother, but please keep praying unto the Most High. Give him praises and glory, and give the angels orders to execute on the behalf of the Heavenly Father. They will execute them. He will honor the vow and the oath that he took with us. Now we have multiple videos around here. We have couple articles which we're going to go through. We're going to read through the Holy Spirit. And thank you for the beloved brother, our House of Israel Second Stick, for sending me Matthew 13, 11, and also the book of Remembrance of Melchizedek, 46, 8 about the Holy Spirit, Mozart the Lamb, how everything that he did was according to the Most High, that he come over there to carry what the Most High say. Of course, he was a Christ, a leader, just like Moses did everything. But again, in the book of Matthew, I believe, and it says that the so-called the Levites, they sit in Moses' seat. Okay, they act like they were Moses, and stuff. So they act like they were the leader. Okay, every single generation have a leader. Okay, whether you like it or you hate it, the so-called Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Nate Turner, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, those were our Christ. Those were our leader. Okay, when you have a football, like a soccer team, there is a captain. Okay, there is somebody that is over there that guide the people through the whole thing. A military, like the army, have a general. The Marines, everything has some guy on top. Okay, that's how it is. It's not my word. That's how the Most High set it up. Every nation have a king. Every job has a manager. You have to get a leader. Every flag have somewhat shepherd. So that's what that is. Thank you for the beloved brother. Now, brethren, we are going to see through multiple videos if this is Jacob's trouble, and we're going to see how the Most High is bringing the tribulation unto the others, and how he's covering. I have not watching none of those videos. I have not watching none of them. I have, like always, people send them to me, and if the Spirit move me, I put a like on it, and then later go to my like videos and then put align them and then just go through them. I'm watching them just like you are watching them. I don't know what they're gonna say. I'm just doing this thing. Well, to me it's live, but to you it's recorded at 1:41 a.m. and it's being released at 8:30 or whatever p.m. Eastern time. Brothers, let us moving. Let us go back to the beginning, and then let's see what they are saying about this fellow.
We are following breaking news out of England. The murder of...
Out of all the name, her name is Becky. Okay, so yeah, Becky Anderson. That's typical. All right, Becky.
We are following breaking news out of England. The murder of a member of parliament. Conservative lawmaker David Armis was stabbed several times at a meeting with constituents in the town of Lee-on-Sea in Essex.
So this guy name is literally David, and we know it's the house of David. The archangel Michael is over there in the house of David, and what you've been seeing is the name David, Davis, David, David, the house of David, Israel. Okay, Yasharala. Okay, it's our people, and then it is like David is a mess. David a mess dies. And I like to say, also, oh, David Amos has died. No, I like to say David Amos is dead. He's no more. He's no longer. That's better. That's more direct. That's like right in your face. Now, this dude name is David. Again, I'm not quite sure what the word mess means. Thank you for the beloved brother Philip Cole, beloved brother Ali. beloved brother B Ocean for putting the meaning of the names in there. Again, brothers, I can't do all those work by myself. If you're good with name, you know, website that they define name. Every video that we put, brothers, you can actually search the meaning of the name and then copy it and put it on the comment board or the live chart. Okay, so I don't know what a mess mean, a mess or a mess, or David a messenger, or this is a message the Most High sent to us. This is me just talking crash. Okay, so this dude name is David. Out of all the name, your name is our name. All praises.
A witness says the 69-year-old Amos was attacked by a man who walked into that meeting. Police say they have arrested one person on suspicion of murder and they are not seeking anyone else.
Now, this guy was in a meeting, yet they don't say where he was, what kind of meeting it was, and where was that meeting that be held. How the hell this dude just walk up in there and then take this guy out? Again, beloved, those people are behind. Curse be whoever is doing evil plan, diabolical plan to hurt the little one, to hurt the children of the Most High, going to their meeting, discussing plan, and act like, oh, this is for the good of mankind, when in fact they are doing this thing to destroy the children of the Most High. And whoever this dude was, he was going to do something extremely damaging to our people, and the Most High took him out. That's what that is. That's what our prayers are working, beloved. Okay, this is no joke, man. This thing is real. This guy is no more because he was going to do some harmful stuff to our people, and then boom, this guy came in over there, you know, with the knife, and then say, "Sir, your stick is well ready. Let me give you this knife. Well, you know what? Let me stick it in your stick." Zaza.
There is no widespread threat to the public, they said. Just last year, Amos wrote about lawmakers' security, saying the killing in 2006 of the Member of Parliament Joe Cox had changed how officials interacted with the public. He wrote, "We regularly check our locks."
Okay, so this dude was speaking on certain things that happened to one of them back in 2006, I believe. And he said he regularly checked our likes. This dude thought that he's stealing the blessing. They thought like they can have security and somehow, you know, they will survive everything. This is the type of dudes that buy bunkers and bug out location and go hide there. And as long as they're away from people, they got money, they got silver and gold, they will survive. You know how silly that is? As long as they got a bunch of silver and gold. Oh, paper money won't work. And when the Greek go down, when the reset come in and so, no, the Most High is resetting everything back to normal, back the way it was. The old world order is here. Your new world order is out. There's no such thing as a new world order will come. It's the old world that will come. In the book of Job, chapter 9, 25 or 24, the world was given unto you people, the wicked. And you've been doing a hell of a lot of stuff like that's all effed up. And then now the Most High is taking you out. There's no such thing. The Illuminati will come in power. They were already in power since 1492, since the 100 Years War, and they took our people down in Europe. They took our people down in China, all over Asia, all over the world when we were going through Jacob's trouble. That's how they were gathering us for Jacob's trouble. They were going and taking our people all over the world and shipped them all over the world. That's when doing Jacob's trouble. And then at the end right now, and then they scatter us and all through the nation. And then now you people going to do that again? Oh, hell no. This dude can't do anything because he is no more.
Let's get to London for the latest on this. Salma Abdulaziz is following the story. We are waiting for both the British Prime Minister to speak and indeed to hear from the local police in Essex. What more do we know at this point? What are the details?
Becky, it's a dark day for democracy in Britain, and that's exactly what Prime Minister Boris Johnson is going to have to address, because an attack on a lawmaker. The murder of a lawmaker is an attack on Britain's.
So this dude is a lawmaker, okay? His law are always against our people. They are not for our people. Of course, they will have a token Negro over there, always speak good. And so this law is good for us black people and stuff like that. But generally, when those men make any law, it's against our people. All praises.
Democracy at large. And as you mentioned, this has occurred for the second time in just about 5 years. This is a politician who is well respected, well known in his community, long serving, almost 40 years in politics.
Almost 40 years. Well, actually, it's 38 years, but almost 40 years. Zaza.
First elected in 1983, and today he was doing exactly what his job is. Sir David Amis was hosting essentially what are open office hours at a local church at noon local time, just outside of London in the county of Essex. We understand a few minutes after noon, a man, a 25-year-old male, entered that church while...
There you go. There you go. Thank you. What's her name? Salamundi? I don't know this woman's name. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This 25-year-old fellow entered this church and then did this thing to this guy. Out of all the places, beloved brothers and sisters, this guy got taken out in a church. Yep, your Jesus wasn't there to save you. I mean, he lives in the church, right? According to you, Christian, that's where you worship him because that's where he lives. Somehow, he was on vacation that day. Anyway, let's listen to this thing again. Is that thing even recording? Because sometime, all right, it is. Sometime it is not.
Hours at a local church at noon local time, just outside of London in the county, is a politician who is well.
Now, it's at noon. Now, I know in England, beloved, the hours they have over there is quite, well, I would say the opposite of what we have, but it's not the same hours, okay? And big love for the beloved sister, Josie A., beloved brother Hansen over there, all the beloved sisters and brothers and the sister Gloria in the UK. Thank you for praying for the Most High. Yes, indeed, because of your prayers, all the squad, all the 8K warriors in the UK, this is your job. This is your work right there on the behalf of the Most High. The angels are reporting back. Now, out of all the place, brothers, this guy was in the church. He was in the church. If the guy was in a bar, okay, that's a random place. I'm expecting that. If he was in a quote-unquote a cookie club, okay, yeah, well, that guy's in a cookie store right there, and that's what they do. Something happened. Alcohol is involved. Demons are all over. Yeah, but that guy was in the church. That's why we told you Christians to get out of the church. Stay home. Ask the Most High for holy guidance, and he will guide you. All praises. Let us go.
Respected, well known in his community, long serving, almost 40 years in politics, first elected in 1983. And today he was doing exactly what his job is. Sir David Amis was hosting essentially what are open office hours at a local church at noon local time, just outside of London in the county of Essex. We understand.
At noon local time. So wherever it is, brothers, when we pray at 12 p.m., whatever happened at 12 p.m. is we did this. We the prayer warriors, they took this guy out. Whatever law you are going to pass that's going to take the children of the Most High out, it took you out instead. All praises. At noon. All right.
And a few minutes after noon, a man, a 25-year-old male, entered that church while Amis was meeting with his constituents and stabbed him multiple times. Eyewitnesses at the scene quickly called the police, called for help. Ambulances tried to revive and save.
Oh, that's the church. Is that what that is? I think it's something Methodist Church, and then the mark of the beast is here. 259 Cattleswood Road. I can see it well, but I believe that's the church right here.
P. David Amis, but unfortunately he lost his life at the scene, according to local media. Police, of course, quickly acted to apprehend that suspect, that 25-year-old man, and take him into custody, and he is now being investigated for murder.
So this guy again is 25 years old. Okay, show you that the judgment of the Most High is perfect.
Do not know his motivation. We do not know the details of the crime in terms of who he is. They have yet to name this suspect, but of course already across the country tributes are pouring in again for this well-respected figure. Concern now as well over the safety of other lawmakers. Again, this is not the first time this has happened. Just about 5 years ago, Jo Cox, another lawmaker, was also stabbed to death during her general surgery, during her time in which she meets with voters. And 5 years before that, 2010, there was another lawmaker, Stephen Timms, who was also stabbed during his office hours by a member of the public as well. In that case, the motivation in that 2010 incident was against the Iraq War. In 2016, it was a right-wing figure. We do not know what it is in this case, this third incident, but you can imagine in any country in the world it would be shocking, but it is particularly shocking in the UK, where people expect stability, security, a sense of stability around their politics. So
no, there is no, and she's trying to talking about peace. But anyway, we're done with that. Let's read a little bit of the article that come here, because sometimes those people, they don't tell you everything. Sir David a mess, or a messenger, or literally a mess, MP, a murder suspect held under Terrorism Act. Okay, they could have just said this guy is no longer. But anyway, the man arrested by police following the killing of the MP, Sir David Ames, has been named Ali Albi Ali. The 25-year-old being held under the Terrorism Act on official arrest until Friday to question him. Whitetail, okay, listen to this, but Whitetail officials confirmed the man's name to the BBC and said he was a British man of Somali heritage. So he was one of those Somalian fellow. The BBC understand Mr. Ali was referred to the counter-terrorist prevent scheme some years ago, but was never a formal subject of interest of MI5. MI5 is like the CIA over there we have here. Okay, over there in England, they got MI5. Over here, we have the CIA. Those guys are the dumbest people on the earth. They are not here to prevent anything. They are here to plan and provoke attack. They are here to make, not red flag, but blue flag. They are here to do blue flag. They are here to set up things. They are here to go in other countries and set up stuff and make big things. They are not here to prevent anything. Those guys can't see anything, okay? They couldn't see this attack, but yeah, anyway, man. It's also understanding that his father, Abi Ali Kulani, was previously an advisor to Somalia's prime minister, has been visited by police who had taken his phone for analysis. Police officers have spent the weekend searching 3 addresses in the London area. It is though a converted Victorian property. Victoria, Victor, Michael is in the midst, the champion. Okay, we know Michael as Victor, Victoria, Victory, Victorian, champion, championship. This is Michael right there. We already knew who did this. Property in Lady Somerset Road in northwest London is linked to the investigation. Neighbors said officers started searching in late Friday night. Further searches, also believed to be part of the inquiry, have been taking place on the property Bounds Green Road, north of London, another Crankberry Road. So now, I really don't want to go to all of this. You can read it. Okay, so yeah, they're not saying the name of the church. Well, it's here. Okay, let me see if I can find. We have so much. Let's see, church. Okay, there you go. There we go. Sir David was being a Conservative MP since 1983, was stabbed multiple times during a regular Friday meeting with his South End West constituents at Belfair's Methodist Church in Light on Sea, Essex. Belfair, okay, Methodist church. Anybody can define Bell. Fair, I believe Bell mean beautiful, well done, and fair mean beautiful. Super beautiful method. It's a very super beautiful method that happened here. So this guy, oh yeah, they said Catholic priest Father Jeff Woolnot say he tried to administer last rites to Sir David shortly after he stabbed the stabbing, but police officer told him he could not enter a crime scene. Instead, he prayed for his friend in the street behind a police cordon. So Father Jeff Woolnot, I'm not quite sure what those things mean, but there was a priest that was there, priesthood of Mahan, that they are catching hell. Okay, when you tell the angels to go to the highest court of Satan, this is one of the highest court of Satan, to the highest court of the priesthood of Mahan, to the highest court of the government. This dude is one of the highest court of the government. Sir David, he was there in the meeting doing some effed up things, and then he got taken out, and then Jeff Woolnot, Father Jeff Woolnot, the priest, was in the other house with some little boys counseling them, and then next thing you know, somebody got staked like a vampire. Father Jeff Woolnot went there and said, "Hey man, let me administer him his last right to make sure he's not going to hell." And then the police officer say, "No, you can't go there." And then David goes straight where he belongs right now. David Mess is in a place right now. You don't need to put your popcorn in the microwave to pop. David is in a place right now when you have a chicken, it can both fry and roast. David is in a place right now, there's no snow or no cold and stuff. It's just eternal summer. David is in a place right now where it's getting permanent, eternal tan. David is in a place right now, all he sees bonfire. All he see is flame of glory. David, a mess, is in a place right now. He's looking up, not down. All praises to the Most High, beloved. Now we're done roasting this fellow. He's somewhere being roasted. All praises to the Most High. Now, beloved, why all those things are happening? I mean, why those stuff are going around the world? All you see is destruction. Is that thing even recording right now? Yes, it is. Why all those things are happening? Why is it the entire world is a tsunami, earthquakes and floods, and all sort of events are going on in Lebanon? People are killing and shooting at each other. Because of Genesis 15, verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them for 100 years. We serve our captivity, man. We serve our punishment. From 1619, 2019, we fulfilled the prophecy, and now also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. Will I judge. Now, that was the archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael that came into I believe it was Michael that came in and told Abraham this during the dream that he was. I'm not quite sure. Somebody can double check that. So, and then on behalf of the father, so he's doing this. And then the father's using 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, and also the ley line and countless other things to destroy the heathens. And this is plague number 9, execution by the sword, literally taken out with a sword. Okay, this guy was stabbed multiple times. It is said he was stabbed 16 to 17 times. Okay, in the church, brothers, out of all the place in the church. Like, why would a lawmaker go to a church for a meeting? You know, it's just like now we start to understand the priesthood of Mahan, some 83 Gentiles, you know, they're deep with the church. Okay, this guy did not go to a nightclub for a meeting. He did not go to some kind of Freemason grove and stuff for a meeting. He did not go to some kind of like a dangerous place, like some very obscure place. He went to a church, which is his regular place. That showed you that the priesthood of Mahan, the government, Satan, are truly the people that are in religious places and stuff like that. So, beloved, let us keep on moving and give the Most High praises and glory because the angels are reporting unto us. Okay, this is David MS right there. That was back in 2013, November 8, 2013. So we're going to take like a few minutes out of this. Religion Helps Society, David MS, Oxford Union. All right, let's listen.
Mr. President, members.
Okay, this is their meeting, brothers. Okay, this is Psalm 83 here. That's how they gather. Okay, they gather like this and then they discuss, they make fun of our people. They come with their little silly plan to hurt our people. That was 2013, November 2013, almost 8 years from now, right? Yeah, wow. This thing happened in November 2018. And it's October 2018 today. I thought that was October. No, it's October 2018. I thought that was November 2018. Anyway, almost 11 years ago. Good Lord. 8 years ago, so to speak. Okay. All right. Let's see what he's saying because I haven't watched the video. It was just pop up in my recommendation. Oh, I believe a sister sent me this.
Of the Oxford Union. Many years ago, I proposed a motion here. It's Grim Up North. And on that occasion, I'm delighted to say that the proposition was overwhelmingly carried. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this is a much more profound and difficult debate. Religion is at the heart of everything, really.
The priesthood of Mahan. That's why they told you, like, the true spirit of the fallen angels are upon those people, the so-called religious fellows. Okay, so-called the men in government, you know, all those people in the higher places, that's where the fallen angel are.
I say, Mr. President, is this real tonight? Is everyone here alive? Or am I imagining it? I mean, Mr. President, if there was no religion, would those people who were queuing up outside in good order and were told that the room were full, would they have accepted that fact, or would they have stormed into the room? No, I think they believed in good order. Likewise, Mr. President, if there was no religion, would everyone in this room accept that it is right for 4 gentlemen to dominate the union this year?
Okay, so this dude is talking about how good religion he is, and the guy that, well, took him out is a Muslim fellow. He's one of those religious guys. A Religion Helps Society. They didn't help this guy. So you want to be very careful when you're speaking, okay? Again, brothers, we see the whole priesthood. This is the Psalm 83. They're on the secret meeting and talking about our people and stuff, speaking in code. This guy is no more. We give the Most High full praises, full glory for taking this scumbag out. Okay. So again, I don't like to go over those guys. Let me see this dude. That's the stuff over there in Indonesia. So this is Chief Weather. So I really don't like to do this, but again, we're just gonna take a few minutes out of it. Well, it's 2 minutes anyway. Let's take it. Okay, so this
Hi, Chav Weather here with a video looking at an earthquake hitting the island of Bali in Indonesia.
Okay.
The earthquake was measured at 4.8 magnitude and
Okay, so the earthquake was 4.8, all right?
hit on the morning of Saturday, October the 16th, 2021, near the town of Banjarmansari.
Okay. Look at this, man. And they are noticing right now, brothers, that the earthquakes are happening on a shallow basis right now. Okay, they are seeing that the earthquake are happening more and more on shallow basis. So one thing is like when they see that, they become alarmed. Okay, I believe I have a video here. After this, we will go ahead and take this video. Well, you mean when they say this, the earthquake doesn't happen in the deep part of the earth, really deep under the earth, like it happened over there in Haiti. It happened almost to the surface. 4.8 is deadly. Okay, so this is the destruction over there in that place.
Luar biasa kerugian. Singangon jutaan yani.
The severity of the earthquake was increased due to its shallow depth. It was followed by an aftershock measuring 4.3 magnitude.
Okay, look at this. Look at the landslide, man. All right, look at the landslide. Look at the glow. You can literally see a face right there. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, I'm trying to do my best. If you look right here, at least that's what I'm seeing. You can see the forehead right there. Okay, this look like a horn. This look like a horn, and you can see the eye right there. You can see the eye and the eyebrow, the eyes, and then you can see the nose right here, and then you can see the lips with a massive beard right there. Okay, with a massive beard, you can see this right there. Okay, and then this is a face. Again, I'm not quite sure if everybody can see this. You will always see the faces in there. Okay, the eye and the outer eye here, and then the nose right here, and then the lips. You can clearly see the lips, and then a beard. Okay, a big beard. Okay, this big beard over there. Go over here. So at least that's what I'm seeing. Okay, you can see there also that look like another eye, another face. You can see plenty things here. This look like a fish, like a giant beluga whale with the giant fin over there. All praises, man. You can see everything in there. So yeah, look at this giant landslide over there, man. Okay, you can clearly see the face over there. All praises to the Most High, man.
Buildings have been destroyed, with the earthquake triggering landslides that crushed homes.
Okay, look at the people. They are digging people out. Okay, they lie about the numbers. Okay, brethren, they lie about them.
The earthquake hit as the island was preparing to reopen for international travel.
You heard that? The earthquake hit when they were preparing to open the international travel. That means for the tourism, because Bali have a lot of professional baker, and then it's wicked as hell. And there's a lot of Edomites over there doing their vlog thing. Hey guys, I'm in Bali right now. I'm in my own house. I'm building a house. I even see a sister building a house over there. I even see our people go over there acting like the Gentiles and act like, oh, they under blessing too. Of course, Bali, Indonesia is our land. This is a holy land right there. But the people that are upon this land are not the true Indonesian, the true Balian. We are, and the Most High sweeping them off the land. Okay, you can hear the people crying, the sorrow. They are removing a dead body there. Okay, you can hear the cry.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the
Okay, you can hear they are digging dead bodies. Okay, they are lying to the people. They are not telling the people the truth. Okay, let me see this video that this fellow upload, but yeah, I had to quickly copy it because he took the video down because, you know, copyright scumbag and stuff like that. So this is Greece. Okay, this is Greece. This is Greece. Okay, this is Greece over there. Look at this. All right, and then this earthquake happened in October 1415, brothers. Okay, right after the earthquake. Look at this, this flooding. I meant to say. Look at this, brothers. Okay, The Mosai is not playing, man. Look at this. All right. He's destroying and sweeping, literally sweeping those people off the land. All right. Okay, so that's the water. It's so hard, it's so much that the people cannot live in peace after 2 earthquakes or flooding. All praises.
Βρίσκει τα εμπόδια από την γέφυρα και γυρνάει πίσω, όπως βλέπετε, και έχει σπάσει ήδη η πρώτη γέφυρα προς την παραλία. Η δίωδος στην ιδιωτική μου περιουσία είναι εμποδισμένη.
Okay, look at this. Look at the people getting out of the train. Look at this woman right there. Okay, look at this. Look at where the water is. You know, is this Jacob's trouble or those are the typical Jacobites? Nah, man. The Mosai is upon your loin. The Archangel Michael is in the midst. And then look at you guys. Now look at you.
Ας ελπίσουμε θα πάνε όλα καλά. Τζιτζιφιές.
Okay. All right. Look at the water world, brethren. This is all over the world. This is in Greece, Crete. Okay, the flooding. Okay. Can hear the people screaming. Okay, those are the children from school. They are walking on plate. All right, brethren. The Mosai is not playing, man. This thing is literally... Look at this car. They have people in them, okay? All right? I'm not seeing none of this thing happen in the hood. I'm not seeing none of this thing happen in Africa. Look at you people over there. Happen to our people, yet look at you guys. And then the news keep it very quiet. They don't talk about that. You know, they don't say anything. They just act like, you know, everything is good, okay? We give the Messiah praise and glory for all those things that are happening over there, okay? All praises to the Most High, man. Let us keep on moving. Worldwide, brothers, the earthquake. Then again, this is plague number 10, thunder voices and destroying earthquake. Excuse me. And also number 5, this destruction by earthquake in Indonesia, Bali. Okay, you saw the earthquake, and of course you saw over there in Greece, Crete, the weather, thunder voices that bring the flood and all of that. The Mosai is in the midst. He is fighting for our people. He will no longer stay silent, and then you people are paying for that. All praises. Okay. Now, whoops. India today, okay? 26 dead in Kerala after heavy rains trigger landslide flooding in India. Now, excuse me, this happened yesterday, October the 17th. Yes, you don't hear anything about this in the news. Yet they don't bring that. If this happened in Haiti or Jamaica, especially in Haiti, this thing would have been all over the world, how Haiti is the poorest country, and then gang violence, kidnapping, 26 people dead. But this new beginning right there, and in India, they don't talk about it. Again, I'm not quite sure what language they're speaking here. I haven't watched the video, but let us listen.
Let's get you the latest updates coming in English, from the state of Kerala. Heavy rains has led...
Wow, talking about Haiti, this person's name is Chahidi Nahula. Okay, just remove the C, then you get Haiti Nahula. All praises to the Most High. Wow, you can't make that up. Chahidi Nahula. Okay. You know, Haiti means God is with us, you know, now Emmanuel, you know, God's children, God's people, God's land, the promised land. That's what it means. Haiti.
To flooding situation in most districts of the state, and the situation remains dire even at this point. 26 lives have been lost because of the torrential rainfall and also landslides being reported in some parts of the state. the worst affected districts
dead
remain
bodies
Kottayam,
right here.
Idukki and Alappuzha. An orange alert has been issued right now in these districts also by the Met Department. So the high alert continues. Relief and rescue operations is the focus right now. 3 columns of the Indian Army have been deployed in Kottayam, in Kuttikal and also in Wayanad. The NDRF teams have been deployed across Kerala to try and rescue as many people as possible. Prime Minister Modi, meanwhile, spoke to Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan to take stock of the situation. The Prime Minister also offered his condolences to the bereaved families in a tweet. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has also warned citizens now over the rising water levels in several districts. 105 relief camps, according to the government, have been set up so far to ensure that those who live in low-lying areas are immediately evacuated. The government also has confirmed that arrangements are being made to go ahead and add more relief camps in the area. But an orange alert has been issued by the Met Department in some of these districts, particularly...
Again, those other places, they give their news like, while they're giving you news, all sort of things are happening here. But anyway, so 26 dead in Kerala and a flood over there, landslide and the hurricane and typhoon or whatever they want to call it. They are destroying people over there, yet the media keep it mum. They keep it hush. They keep it shh. They don't want the people to know about this, okay? This is India Today. This thing like have 5.11 million subscribers. They only got like 1,000 views on this because really they don't want to see their own people. They're not interested in that. They're interested in the kidnapping that happened over there in Haiti, which we'll get to. All praises. Let us move in, Bridget.
To close in on another year, the risk of wildfires continues to be a concern. The Western Slope experienced fewer wildfires this year than in 2020. But wildfires continue to pose a threat to other parts of the West, such as Washington, Oregon, Utah, and California. KRX5 Chance Stickland spoke with a local fire expert to discuss a new project that the Grand Junction Fire Department is actively involved in to help our neighbors to the west.
This is all lies. They encountered fewer wildfires this year than any previous other year. This is lies.
And he now joins us live in the studio with more. Chance?
Austin, fires harm our houses, public lands, and our precious wildlife. Recently, wildfires have spiraled out of control in the West. The Grand Junction Fire Department is teaming up with national agencies to provide relief where it is needed.
As of July, 337 wildfires have burned in Colorado. 7 of those burned over 1,000 acres for a grand total of roughly 33,000.
Again, when you look at those things, you can instantly see faces in there, okay? All right, man. I mean, at least to me, okay. This look like a face right there. This is the hair, right there. This is this face is looking. I would say to me looking west, east, where the sunrise or whatever is looking that way. Okay, where the power line, you can literally see the power line, the ley line go beaming into his face. And this is his nose right here. He had a huge mustache right there. And then this is the lip right here. This is the chin with a goatee, a little beard right there. At least that's what I'm seeing. Okay, but he's closed his eyes. You can see the eyes closed, the eyelids right there, and the forehead. And this is his hair right there, and then the face is looking that way. So again, brothers, I mean, this is what our people are seeing. This is what we are seeing. It's a gift that the Most High gave us. When you can see things like that, brothers, it's a gift that the Most High gave us. You know, no pride here, but at any time he can take it away. Okay, again, this is the hair, the forehead right there, and then you can see the eye closed, the eye pupil. Right there is if I'm saying that right, okay, the eyelids, and then the cheek, you know, the eye cheek right there, and the nose and the mustache and the beard, and then he's closing his eyes as if he's praying, looking at here, and then the ley lines are beaming into his head. All praises to the Most High, man. Beautiful, beautiful.
1,000 acres torched in the state.
Fire is a normal part of Western ecology, and it could be us. So even if we're getting impacts from other Western states, it should keep us mindful that we still have responsibilities at home.
The responsibilities of a first responder are difficult and dangerous, sometimes often deadly, but the mission remains the same: serve and protect the communities they wake up every day to. Extreme drought conditions across the West have forced crews from all over the U.S., including right here at home, to deploy crews where help is needed. One spot, Southern California.
With the Brush 6 deployment, they're really focused on early detection and early suppression in these extreme conditions.
Crews consist of 4 members packed with technology to help them look out for fire starts and other ways to reduce the threat of flames.
Packed with technology. Get out of here, man.
They are in the San Bernardino National Forest, and they're there kind of on standby so that when a fire is detected, with that early detection, they've got crews that can go in, provide initial attack on that fire.
Fire officials say fire seasons are turning into fire years. Crew members are deployed for 2 weeks, leaving behind loved ones to help a lending hand elsewhere.
All of our crew members on the Wildland team, they are dads and moms and sisters and brothers, and when they get that call for 2 weeks, they have to pick up and leave.
The call that keeps on ringing could be seconds away from a life-changing experience.
Ellis Thompson Ellis also told me mitigation and thinning of fuel such as trees at home, especially if you live near or around forests during the late fall and into the winter, will help reduce fires. In California, crews currently continue to try to mitigate or help reduce the Estrada fire.
They can't. Those people need to stop lying, man. This thing is all over the place. All right. This is for plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the city. This thing is all over, beloved. Okay, it's all over, and we give the Most High full glory, full praises. The angels are reporting unto us. All right, smoke from Alisa, fire in California seen from ISS. Okay, seen from some type of satellite in space. They can see the smoke over there. You know, that's how messed up that thing is. That's how bad it is. Okay, they can see it from the satellite. Yet the media keep this very quiet. They keep telling you, oh no, this is not that bad. We have people working on that and taking care of. But we will find a gentleman on the next video who will tell us like, hey, this is what it is. All right, this is La Palma right there. Okay, La Palma volcano, excuse me, drone captures stunning visuals of lava as volcanic dust disrupts air travel. Okay, this is the volcanic dust, the ashes, and they disrupt the air travel. Okay. Okay, it shows ash rising from the volcano. Look at this. Look at the place, man. All right. Look at the airport is closed. Cancel. All. The most. It's just, brethren. Excuse me. The people, for some odd reason, they are not seeing. They are not realizing that the Most High took the blessing away. The blessing is done, and they think they can travel all over the world again, do the same scumbag stuff. They ignore the plague as if it doesn't exist, which killing a lot of people over there in the rural area. They act like everything is back to normal, yet everything is not to normal. That's why they can't go anywhere now. All their flights on those Southwest Airlines, Spirit, all of them are being canceled.
Tenía billete para ayer que no
I had a
pudo
ticket
ser,
for a flight
hoy que no.
yesterday. Let me put the volume down. I had a ticket for a flight yesterday, which was canceled today. It's canceled too. Okay, her name is Milagros. Okay, isn't Milagro mean miracle? Is that what that is? Let me see. What does Milagro mean? If it's mean miracle, I'm not quite sure. What does Milagro means in English? No, Malaka. No, I say Milagro.
Malaka is Greek for asshole.
Okay, why this thing did this? Why did this? Why, I didn't ask you for the Greek stuff. I say Milagro, not Malaka. Well, I'm guessing whoever that person was talking is a Malaka. I didn't even know this. Wow, I learned a new word today.
Malaka.
Malaka. All right.
Asshole.
Okay, thank you, Google. Always doing the opposite of what I tell her to do. Translate milagro in English.
Milagro is Spanish for miracle.
All right, then I was right. That's what I asked you in the first place. Men, But that's why sometimes I don't ask these things, certain things, because, if you Google certain things and stuff will happen here, and then, it will be shocking to you. But miracle. So we know only person that can do miracles is the Heavenly Father through his children. So, yeah, Milagros. Is that what that is? Her name? Traveler? Okay. The ferry does not have the best condition, okay?
El barco que no está
The best condition.
por lo menos incondicional. El otro día fui.
I already went to the port, but I didn't take the ferry because when it was so full of people, completely crowded. So it's like during the pandemic, we still don't. There are so many people over there. We still don't have full liberty. Okay, we still don't have our freedom. Honestly, it's very complicated situation. They are catching hell. Those people are catching hell. Only the Most High can do this, okay? We book a boat to a Tenerife because we have to get back to Madrid, which is, oh, God. Woo! I didn't even see this guy name here, man. Give the Most High praises and glory. I didn't even see this dude name here, man. Give the Most High a hand. All praises to the Most High, man. You can't make this up. Give praises and glory. Raise the name of the Most High above the heaven, man. Raise the name of the Most High above everything. Exalt his name. All praises to the Most High. This dude, literal name, I don't know what Lopez means, but Miguel Lopez. He's a traveler. This guy name is literal Miguel Lopez. The Archangel Michael, brothers, is in the midst. Daniel 12 verse 1. He is standing for his people. The people shall be delivered, not destroyed, but delivered. Miguel Lopez. And we know Miguel is Spanish for the word Michael. Michael Lopez. Okay? You can't make this up, brothers. And I'm not making this up, okay? I am not, okay? So, this was yesterday, October 17. I do not know this guy. I do not know Global News. And they are doing a wonderful job for the Most High, bringing the news onto us, okay? Miguel said, we book a boat to Tenerife because we have to get back to Madrid, which is in Spain, right? Capital in Spain. Is that what that is? And we don't know when we will have flights again on here. We have to go get back to work tomorrow. So that's why we book a ferry. And now Tenerife. There will be flights with Iberia, which they just changed for us. Okay. Again, this is the Archangel Michael blowing the shofar. You can see the shofar in his hand. You can see the head of the shofar. And then he hold it. This is his hand wrapping around the shofar. And then he put it in his mouth. He's blowing it. Boom. All praises. We went into that. There is no immediate end in sight to the volcanic eruption which began but the president of the Canary Island has said, what did he say? Oh, that he said that there's no end. Okay, so the lava is flowing in new direction now, brothers. Okay, there is no end in it. Okay, there is no end in it. All praises to the Most High. You can't make this up, beloved. Give the Most High praises and glory, brethren. Give the Most High glory and praise. Only our God can do this. All praises. Let us keep on moving. Okay. Now, this is the fire that happened in California. Now, I don't know that guy, and apparently his name is Gabriel Olvera. Okay. This is the Archangel Gabriel reporting onto us, okay, what the area of Grizzly Flats look like now. And the media, they are hiding this, okay. This is what the guy is showing us, okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's your old pal Gabe, or Logger, as people call me at Lathrop, or at Western Ranch. So this is what the area looks like, and as you can see, this is what's left of it, of the Grizzly Flats area. Now, this is my home. Right back here, I'm going to turn around.
So Gabriel home is unaffected. It's not affected at all because again his name is Gabriel. Okay.
This is my grandparents' house, and this is the house, and the other ones that are still standing. There's my truck right there. So this is basically what I'm seeing every single day. It's just piles of rubble.
You heard that? Every single day, that's all he's seeing, pile of rubble. Yet the media is not saying this. They say, "Oh, we got few wildfires. Everybody's all right. Yo, man, just enjoy time. Hey, look at the people over there in Haiti kidnapping."
And as you can see, there's my pickup. It's a 2003 Ford Ranger. It is an amazing truck.
All right.
And as you can see,
it's not burned.
Let me see. I've only had one view. To my one viewers, thank you very much for that one view. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the place is burned. All right.
Down.
Look at this.
Everybody's wondering, can you make a profit off of those logs? No, you cannot. Because those logs are nothing good. All they're going to do is chip them. And this is my neighbors across the street right here. Up there, in that lot right here, where you can see that pickup sitting, that's my best friend's house. If you guys are wondering if am I crying? No, I have allergies.
Well, we'll believe
I'm gonna
that.
walk right here, okay?
We'll believe that.
As you can see, that stump right there,
it's burnt.
It's all burnt up.
Burned up.
Right? Yes.
They all burnt up, brothers. Okay?
Now over here, in this little lot over there,
there's a tank of fuel.
Behind the pool, my old kiddie pool. Trees right here are no longer good wood.
Okay, they all burnt up.
So those are gonna have to be cut down,
clean the land, man,
and made into
chip.
Made into
charcoal
chips.
Yeah, chips.
Wondering, is there coyotes in the area?
Okay, a lot of coyotes.
I do not know. I have heard a few of them during the nighttime.
So basically, Gabriel is telling you the whole place is burned down. Yet they're not showing those things. They're not showing you the extent of this fire. The whole apartment stuff is burnt down. Okay. Thank you for the Archangel Gabriel for bringing this onto the nation. Okay. This is plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. We give the Most High praises and glory. Let us keep on moving. All right. Oops.
This morning, I sent them to fight against that. I sent 1 million of them because this was about the children and the whole woke thing and all of the critical whatever stuff.
Critical race theory stuff. Yeah.
So this is Kat Kerr sends 1 million angels to stop CRK, whatever. I don't get involved with this garbage, but now those people are swagger jacking our people all over the place. They are swagger jacking the way that we're praying. They are sending angels as if we said it, they can do it too. You know, is that fat guy syndrome? They just sit on the couch and then they are watching Usain Bolt running 100 meter like in a couple of seconds, and they're like, oh wait, he can do this, I can do this too. And then when they get to the track, they find out something is not only wrong, but something is impossible here.
They want to plant that in the schools, and they were starting to rise up here. Certain groups were rising up to try to make that happen. I very specifically commanded the army to go to pull down every stronghold, shut the mouth of every person trying to be involved in that situation.
You heard what she said? She said she literally command the angels to go to the enemy strongholds, to go to the highest court and shut them out. This is what those people are doing. This is how they are talking. They are not talking about that prosperity garbage anymore. They are copying our stuff, and then they are saying, "Oh, we sent the angels over there to shut them out." And then when something happened, they give praises and glory to white Jesus. They say, "Hey, Jesus did this," and stuff like that. Okay, let's listen to what she said again, brothers. Okay, understand this. They are watching our people.
Commanded the army to go to pull down every stronghold, shut the mouth of every person trying to be involved in that situation, pull down and shred platforms that would empower wicked people to do things. That's where our authority is. We rule in the spirit that then affects the physical realm. But you cannot just say to your army who's been given to you, waiting for commands. If you picture yourself,
you heard what she said, that the armies are waiting, just like our people. We've been talking like the angel are standby, waiting for us to bring the plea and petition, and then they can execute it on the behalf of the Most High. And those people are watching and they are listening, and then they are taking what you're saying and then repackaging it and make it seems like they come up with that. Make it seems like, okay, well, oh, this is our stuff now. Well, we comment the angels, okay? And then we're going after those critical race theory. That's the new garbage they come with right now to distract the people of, what, truly going on.
Standing as like a general in front of real military.
Okay? Everything that we talk about, this woman go over there and say the same thing as if she come up with this, as if the Most High told her to do this, okay? And then while she was doing this on Wednesday at 12:15 p.m., we were praying upon them. We were praying against them. While they were doing this at 12:15 p.m., brothers, we were in prayer. We were discussing and praying, okay? This is what Kat Kerr sends. She sends angel army to battle, stop CRT, just like that other women. That's what they are doing, brothers. We give praises and glory. Oh, and let me go ahead and then pray a few little stuff to understand that Psalm 83, all right? Listen.
Well, you know what? Heaven's army is the same.
Okay, this
okay,
is what,
here we go. The white privilege here is staggering because they believe that their privilege gives them this special ability to send 1 million anti-critical race theory angels. Now, I'm a Christian man myself.
Psalm 83, all praises to the Most High.
And family, and they did ask us to protect their identities. The last they heard from her was a text message saying that she was going to sleep.
Oh, she had a beautiful smile. I would say just remember her smiling, always dancing. She loved to dance.
Always happy and known as the life of the party, 26-year-old Briseida Guiana Costa was stabbed to death. Her ex-boyfriend, Giovanni Romo Arianes, is wanted in her murder.
So I think we watched this before. We didn't know that guy did this, but anyway, Giovanni Romo. A lot of men, husband of killing their wives, although they are boyfriend and girlfriend. That's a state to men, but to the Most High, they are husband and wife. And this dude, cursed be the husband, cursed be the wife. Just like Gabby Petito, they are no longer. This woman is no longer.
They were together 2 years and broke up about 6 months ago. Her family says she had a restraining order against him because he would stalk her and had physically abused her in the past. Detectives say Arianes, out on parole, showed up at her San Bernardino apartment early Saturday morning. They got in a fight and he killed her.
This is something so surreal. I think I'm still trying to wake up from it and hoping it's a nightmare.
Acosta had desperately called her friend saying he's here and to pick her up, but it was too late. Acosta was a former custody assistant at the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department and wanted to open up her own nail and lash business. Arianes is still on the run with a $1 million warrant for his arrest. Her family has a message to those in a similar situation. If you see red flags or something seems off, take it seriously.
That is because it is.
That's what I think happened here, that she was just too nice and maybe she didn't want to hurt him.
Something like that is not love. It's not worth staying. Get the help. It's out there.
Don't get comfortable with thinking that, oh, it's not going to happen to me, because it could happen to you. It could happen to anybody. We love her. And we're going to miss her. We're going to miss her smile.
So, yeah, this woman is no longer because the boyfriend took her out, okay? This is plague number 9, execution by the sword. And he stabbed her to death, right? Stab her, all praises, man. Crazy.
ALL with the Harris County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. About 7:45 a.m. this morning, Harris County Sheriff's deputies responded to a shooting in the 12,500 block of Deer Grove in the High
12,000. Okay.
Meadow subdivision in North Harris County off of Aldine Mail Route. When the deputies arrived on the scene, they located a 31-year-old Hispanic male who had been shot to death and was lying in the front yard of one of the residents. They spoke to the reportee, who advised that her...
So, man shot, killed ex-girlfriend, new boyfriend outside home in Northeast. Okay, so some argument go around, and then that guy, he literally shot the new boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend ambushed her new boyfriend when he arrived at her house, chased him down, shot him multiple times. He was pronounced dead at the scene. We're in the early stages of our investigation. We're still out here working the scene. We are working to locate a photograph and information on the former boyfriend, and once we have that information, we'll release that to the media with his photo.
All praises.
We're still looking for it. There were reports that, other shots fired in the neighborhood. Those do not appear to be related. They were like much earlier in the morning.
So, in the midst of all that, there are 2/3 of scumbag going around shooting people. So, I don't know what happened here. Some argument broke out, and then some dude kill another dude for a woman, and we know this is plague number 9, all praises to the Most High, man. We gotta keep it moving, all right? The plagues are upon the earth, man.
Shortly after a woman was shot and killed in a home near Lawrenceville, police say her husband contacted them and turned himself in. Investigators believe the motive is a domestic dispute. Fox 5's Patty Pan spoke with the victim's friends, one of whom was in the home when it happened.
Those who knew Keisha Dowdle are still in shock that she is gone, and her husband, Corey Dowdle, is now accused of killing her. Authorities tell us they were able to pick him up shortly after the incident, after they say he turned himself in.
I already can't even open my eyes because I've been crying.
Doreen Hamilton is beyond distraught. The woman tells us she saw her best friend and business partner get shot. She was in the house when the shooting happened. She was not only best friends with the victim, Keisha Dowdle, but the two were business partners for a home health care company. Gwinnett County Police believe Corey Dowdle, seen here from a previous arrest, shot and killed his wife following an argument between the two at this home on Gloucester Mill Drive near Lawrenceville. Doreen Hamilton tells Fox 5 it was just after 4 in the morning Thursday when all hell broke loose.
It was just a domestic violence situation.
Yeah.
You came in, he was intoxicated, and it just went all the way to the left. Me and her was trying to sit and defuse the situation.
She said it went all the way to the left, and we know that there's angel on the left side taking you Christians and out. A lot of you don't want to come back to the Most High, and these things are happening, okay?
Situation, because she came in with knots on her head and everything. We was trying to defuse it, but we couldn't defuse it.
Sure, there was witnesses inside the home that heard arguing and gunshots. We don't know if it was one gunshot or multiple gunshots, but they called 911, and that's how we made our way to the location where we found the one female adult deceased on the ground.
Police tell us that Corey Dowdle will be charged with felony murder, aggravated assault, as well as possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. As for the investigation, we understand it continues.
Okay, we give the Most High praises and glory. The angels on the left are doing this.
News Chopper 2 is live right now in Buckhead, where there are some goats on the loose right now. This is Peachtree and Piedmont. Officers got a call about goats in the road. Animal control headed out. They were able to get in touch with the owner of the goats. Now they're rounding them up. We're also on the way on the ground, and we'll keep you on top of that.
I don't know why, but I don't know why this story pop up. on my recommendation, or somebody sent me this. I'm not quite sure I remember. To the people, this is fun. This is like, yo, this is weird, but to us, it means something else. Herds of goats escapes in Atlanta Buckhead neighborhood, and Buckhead been in the news for some time now. And we realize, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, Buckhead is an affluent neighborhood, and there is to the most side, there's two animals, so to speak. There's the sheep and there's the goats. Okay, you got a bunch of goats in Buckheads, you know. There's a bunch of goats that have a lot of money in Buckheads, and their daughters are being pushed out of Lamborghinis. Their houses are being shot in. So those goats are in all over Buckhead. So the Most High is making it clear unto those people. Oh, hey! Oh boy, I gotta put these things somewhere that, you know what, I just put it like, hey, that's better. Oh. The Most High is making it clear to those people that they are goats and they are being rounded up. Being rounded up. Buckheads, man, a bunch of goats over there. Wild beasts will be their grave. Okay, plague number 7 right here. Is that what that is? Plague number 7, wild beasts will be their graves. All right, and then the Most High sent a message to you buckheads out there. You are goats. All right, all praises. Let us keep on moving.
Potentially leaving their departments and their cities shorthanded. The issue is Tonight, a serious safety issue is coming to a head in multiple cities. Some police officers are resisting COVID vaccine mandates, potentially leaving their departments and their cities shorthanded. The issue is especially acute in Chicago, where homicides are up 55%, shootings up 68% since 2019. CBS's Charlie DeMar has more.
If you can financially sustain a hit, then stick to your guns, take the hit, and we will fight it.
Chicago Police Union President John Catanzara is urging officers to ignore the looming deadline to report their vaccine status to the city. He's predicting if the city tries to punish officers for not complying, only half will show up to patrol city streets.
Yeah, any sergeant, lieutenant, captain, or above who gives you an order to go in that portal is not valid. You are able to refuse that order.
Can officers ignore direct orders from a supervisor?
You can't, because that you take an oath. You're supposed to obey them, okay? So what the hell? You guys need to take that cue, man. You need to take that cue and to be no more. So when it comes to our people, you guys are refusing orders now. Where if they say, oh, go in the hood and patrolling, make sure those Negroes stay in that place. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But again, right here, Chicago faces showdown with police union, okay? Let's see how it's going to go, brothers, okay?
They do so at their peril. Insubordination is not something that we can tolerate.
The policy announced by Mayor Lori Lightfoot in August requires all city employees to be fully vaccinated by tonight's deadline or risk being placed on no pay status. Workers can be unvaccinated through the end of the year if they undergo regular testing off the clock and out of their own pocket. The mayor insists the city will be safe.
Should citizens of Chicago be worried about their safety?
No, they shouldn't be. Obviously,
no, they should. They should. Okay, those are the people that they put over there. This woman is not one of us. This woman is not one of us. She's nowhere near our people. This woman is not even a Hebrew woman. She's not, or her name is Lightfoot Biglevi. She's black. She's one of us. We need to pray. No, she's nowhere near. She's not even a Hamite. Let me make this clear for you. I read this woman. She's not even a Hamite. She's none of that, brothers. She's in one of the other nations. She has nothing to do with our people.
Contingency plans in place if they are necessary, but I'm confident that they're not going to be necessary.
Okay, they are very confident in their powers, okay? They're going to call the National Guards to cover the police, okay?
It is not only Chicago police officers facing vaccine mandates. Hundreds of officers in Seattle and San Francisco could lose their jobs if they don't submit their vaccination status.
You know what that is? This is being dismantled and disbanded. So the Most High is dismantling and disband those people.
Chicago Alderman Anthony Beal, a critic of Mayor Lightfoot, is worried about safety this weekend.
I implore that the governor of this great state of Illinois declare a state of emergency.
What?
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has said the National Guard is at the ready, but Mayor Lori Lightfoot has yet to request it. And this past year, COVID-19 is the #1 cause of death amongst officers nationwide.
All praises to the Most High. You heard it from the mouth of the horse, okay? You heard it from the mouth of the beast. So now those people, brothers, they're catching hell. The police officers don't want to work because they don't want to take this job. And again, when you look at this thing, I don't really care if somebody take it or not. It's very, well, illegal, but it's very infringing. Like somebody forced you to take something in order to get money, you know. And then those people are now realizing that they don't have that freedom they thought they have. So there's a showdown, there's a fight. We'll see who's gonna back down, who's gonna fight, who's gonna win. Stay out of it.
The operating officer.
Okay, so those are the Negroes, okay, that look like us, and they spent all their life fighting against our people. Okay, they do all sort of things, and then now this guy, the most I retire him. Okay, retired FBI boss finds new carrier driving school bus. Those are the Negroes that protect the massa. Okay, he is one of our people. Okay, this dude, you read him, he is Mike. He's one of our people. He's one of the deep 2/3 that will risk their life. He retired. The most I retired, these guys are FBI boss. Yet, you know, he got his pension, all this money coming in. He chose to come and help with the school bus and stuff to so massa. I'm good until the end.
Mike left the bureau.
Now, why would you do this? Why would this guy was the head of he was an FBI boss. This guy makes so much money, got all sort of retirement stuff, all sort of goodies out there. Yet he chose to leave those things and then go work. There you go, man, Mike. The Archangel Michael is in the midst, and Mike over there, he had a great job. He retired. He was with George Bush and indicted our people and put our people. And then now, one of the reasons, beloved, those guys are doing this is because they can't go to sleep. They can't stay home. They cannot think of all the stuff that they did to our people. Certain things are upon them. Certain spirits are being visited them, and they want to take this job to keep their mind off things. Okay, so that's what that is. We'll see what's happening, man. We'll see what will happen, and you know that's what the Negroes are doing. Those are the people that go against the Most High's will and do a couple of other hish. All right,
Bill.
Oh wait, hang on. Let's see. Is that thing recorded? Okay. All right, let's go.
It is a developing story we've been following since early this morning. This is the deputy constable killed in that shooting that police are calling an ambush attack. 2 other deputies were wounded and are still in the hospital this evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Sion Rhodes. The shooting happened in North Houston near Cross Timbers.
Okay, and on 45, okay, for Highway 45, you know what to do.
Deputies were taken to Memorial Hermann in the Med Center. Our Bill Barajas joins us live from there with the very latest. Bill?
Well, Constable Mark Herman calling this one of the toughest days of his law enforcement career. As you mentioned, one of his deputies shot and killed, 2 others injured. Those 2 are here at Memorial Hermann, where we are told they went under surgery earlier today. We're told that surgery was a success, and both are expected to make a full recovery. Tears and hugs. Harris County Precinct 4 deputy constables overwhelmed with emotion. These heroes forced to say goodbye to one of their own.
So, as you can see right now, brothers, those guys are not bringing Jacob's trouble. They are in sorrow. Okay, they are in sorrow. And every day, brothers, a bunch of them are being killed and die. Okay. And again, this is plague number 9. Okay, execution by the sword. We over here, we don't look at your skin color and say, oh, you are a brother, you are this. Nah, we look at you, we read your spirit. Okay. And then those guys are in the midst of doing this, and then they took them out. We give the Most High praises and glory.
Deputy Kareem Atkins, just 30 years old, shot and killed. Deputy Joaquin Barnett shot in the foot, and Deputy Daryl Garrett shot in the back. His fiancee, Lejeay Richardson, rushing to the hospital to be by his side.
He's stable. He's in critical condition. I'm just praying and asking God to watch over him. We still can't believe that we lost a good friend, a partner.
Richardson, a former deputy, says she got the call at about 2:23 this morning.
Well, he was shot multiple times, 3 to 4 times in the back. One of the bullets hit his spine. The fragments damaged a lot of his organs. A lot of organs had to be removed.
The shooting taking place just outside the 45 North Bar and Lounge. The deputies working security when they
45 Lodge Bound. So those guys were doing security.
got called out to the parking lot. Precinct 4 Constable Mark Herman calling it an ambush.
There was a robbery or something in the parking lot. Our deputies went out to confront a suspect. While they were trying to make an arrest of that suspect, they had him on the ground, and a second suspect came out of nowhere with a rifle and began to basically shoot our deputies.
The shooter on the run, while 3 families have been forever changed. Richardson left to wonder how someone could be so evil.
How can you have so much hate in your heart just because you got put out of club?
Somebody got kicked out of the club, and then they got, you know, so mad, and then they get out there, and then they start blasting. Okay, you people are not bringing Jacob's trouble. All right. This is plague number 9. Execution by the sword. The Most High is in the midst. We give him praises and glory. Okay.
And the Houston Police Department is handling this investigation. HPD saying they had a person of interest they were talking to earlier, but it turned out that that was not the shooter. Again, the suspect is on the run.
We don't care.
We have an update to a road rage shooting incident we first told you about yesterday. Fort Bend County announcing they've made an arrest. Ramon Vasquez of Houston was arrested earlier this morning. The 19-year-old charged with murder in the death of 20-year-old Humphrey Maguire. A judge set Vasquez's bond at $500,000. That shooting stemmed from a minor crash on Beechnut and Addicts Clodagh Road. Investigators say Vasquez got out of his vehicle and fired several rounds into the victim's car.
Into the victim's car. All praises. Ley line, crazy, sword, all of that.
Are hit and killed while crossing the street early this morning. Detroit police say they have found the car, but they're still looking for the driver.
The accident happened on Schaefer between Puritan and Finkel. Local 4's Larry Spruill is live at Detroit Police headquarters for us tonight. And Larry, we know that a reward is now offered to try to catch that driver.
And Sandra, an employer with the family member of Erica's, they are the one who is offering that reward. Now, tonight I spoke with the father and the brother, and they tell me that she never really goes and leaves the house because she's always watching the kids. So the very night that she decides to go out with her friends, it's sad to say that she's not returning home.
And she got 4 kids.
Your daughter?
Yeah, and the youngest is 3, the oldest is 19. And they want their mother, they miss their mother.
Right now, Antonio Pickett is trying to figure out how to tell his grandkids that their mother, his daughter, is dead.
It's gonna be hard giving them answers.
Answers Pickett says he just doesn't have. The last few hours have been tough for his family after learning early Saturday morning someone hit and killed his daughter, 38-year-old Erica Yancey, and her sister-in-law, Brittany Jones, who was in her 20s. They were both walking across this area of Schaefer after leaving this banquet hall Saturday around 2 in the morning.
Okay, so Saturday, 2 in the morning, okay, those 2 women, they went to this Kings and Queens all additional parking. It's a banquet hall. Let's see.
Morning, Detroit police said the driver was in a dark colored Kia Soul. The driver kept going.
Okay, so 2 a.m. in the morning, okay, they came from this banquet hall, this club, you know, enjoying the blessing, and then, you know, gang, Negro, the 2/3, they don't care. I mean, there's things going on out there. What the hell you people are doing in there? You guys are 2 women. You know, why you go over there in this place and hang out and enjoy it? Well, yeah, so that is, man. You know?
Morning. Detroit police said the driver was in a dark colored Kia Soul. The driver kept going.
You can't just do that and then go on about your day like nothing happened, you know, like it's a dog in the streets.
I asked her younger brother, Antonio Pickett Jr., how he was dealing with all of this.
I don't know, man. I don't have the words to explain the way I feel. I want justice more so for my nieces and my nephew.
Your niece and your nephew? Okay.
They senseless, man. It's just senseless. And to keep going, it's just like, how heartless could you be?
I'm angry, and I feel terrible.
Zachary Dickerson with Proof Technologies Corporation also got the news about Erica from her family. That's why he's stepping in to help bring justice.
We at Proof Technologies are offering a $5,000 cash reward for any information leading to the conviction of the perpetrator of this crime.
So you can't run. You can think you're running, but karma is a mother.
Okay, so those two women, they went to hang out in the club or something, and then 2 a.m. they were walking to their car somewhat, and somebody ran them over. All praises to the Most High. Lay line.
Academic prep magnet.
Side with our top story, Jenna.
Jackie and Taman, today would have been Kiara Moore's 17th birthday, but instead of throwing a birthday party, her family had to hold a vigil.
She represented the best that we have to offer.
Kiara Moore was a standout basketball player at Michelle Clark Academic Prep Magnet High School and a student.
Okay, she was a basketball player at Michelle Prep. All praises to the Most High. Let us keep on.
Her teachers adored.
She was fiercely independent. She had her own mind very early.
Okay, being strong, independent, don't need no help, don't need the Most High, definitely don't need any men, don't need none of that. I can do it on my own, and then there you go.
She's not a follower by any means.
Yeah, she's a leader.
Inseparable from her sister.
Everything about them is different, down to to how they dress, but they were as connected as you hear twins to be.
Family friends say the two were together Thursday night when Kiara was shot and killed, just 2 days before their 17th birthdays.
You know, she went with her sister to get her nails done.
Police say around 11:30 that night, Kiara was standing with a group of people on the sidewalk near
There you
South
go.
Albany and West Polk on the west side when someone in a black car started shooting. Kiara was hit multiple times and died at Mount Sinai Hospital.
At all the place you die in Mount Sinai, okay? That's the Most High judgment, the plague number 9.
It hurts.
Her basketball coach since preschool says only hours before that shooting, she got a call about Kiara from a college coach.
I didn't get a chance to tell him. He called me like Thursday around 6:30 that evening.
It was a goal she'd worked towards for years.
She never gave up on the court. She never gave up on the school books. She brought a smile to everybody. Call somebody, man. Call your loved one, your cousin, your brother, your sister.
There you go.
Call them and text them, tell them you love them.
You know?
Because life is short.
Yeah, so this is the Most High's judgment. The Archangel Michael is in the midst. And again, brothers, this is the will of the Most High. There's nothing I can say or do about it. So standing in the midst of a bunch of people outside in Chicago, it's not a good look.
Yeah, good morning, George. Allegations of a major healthcare fraud scheme rocking the NBA world. A group of high-profile former pros facing years behind bars for allegedly making fake insurance claims and illegally collecting big payouts from the league's healthcare benefit plan. Among those accused, guys who played on NBA championship teams and first-round draft picks.
Drive and a score by Big Baby Davis running the court.
This morning, officials calling foul on more than a dozen former NBA players busted in a multi-million-dollar insurance scam.
Each defendant fraudulently sought reimbursement ranging from approximately $65,000 to as much as $420,000.
Prosecutors say at least 18 former NBA players, including Glenn Big Baby Davis, who won an NBA title with the Celtics, and high school phenom turned Portland Trailblazer Sebastian.
Out of all the basketball, we got the Celtic, okay? Well, we know who the Celts was, or the Celts. We know who they are. And then again here, number 18 and 18 seconds on the clock. 1 + 9 equals destruction. 1 + 8 equals 9 destruction. 18 here, 1 + 8 equals destruction. Okay, those guys they hit the enemy with the game that the enemy play upon us, and then now they want to put their faces all over. We got the message. Okay, Celtic destruction. Okay, the Most High children is bringing the destruction upon the people. Okay, or hopefully those brothers beat this case and then they come back. But hey, they took the bag and then they got caught. All praises to the Most High. We don't know what they did yet, no, because the enemy always as the moment the people look like us, they make them look like monsters. So all praises, man.
They're gonna need a bigger boat. Marine biologists in the Mediterranean pulled up this enormous sunfish that got caught in a tuna fishing net. It measured more than 10 feet long and more than 9 feet wide.
So this fish measured 10 feet long, more than 9 feet wide. To them, this is a sunfish. This is like cool and stuff, but to us, this is a message. You know, the message, the Most High always send message to fish, okay? Now, what is the message? Last time we had the opa fish, okay? The opa fish.
Okay. According to Wikipedia, opas, also commonly known as moonfish, sunfish, kingfish, redfin ocean pan, and Jerusalem
Okay, so opa fish, we had, for those of you who remember, we had the message opa, mean be joy, glad. It's a thing they say in Greek, okay, opa fish. Now we got this fish right there. The first message was to be happy, be glad, and then to the Gentiles it means so. This one right here, it's 10 feet long by 9 feet wide. That means this fish, 10 feet, step number 10, Michael is in the midst. And then 9 feet, destruction, he is bringing destruction. And the fish itself is Raphael, which is a healer. Okay, fish is always like Raphael. In the book of Tobit, we read this. So this is the message. Okay, those archangels are here and they are in the midst, and then Michael is bringing a lot of destruction, man.
Feet wide. They tried to weigh it, but it was too heavy for their equipment and almost broke their 1,000 kilo scale. These researchers were excited with their find. They say it's unusual for this time of year.
Of course, those things, brothers, they're not happening by accident or just by randomly. So this is like a premonition, just like a foreshadowing of something bigger that's gonna come out of the water.
Considering the migratory patterns of the sunfish. And they were thrilled to get a look at its distinct features, like its prehistoric-looking head and scalloped back fin. The fish was only out of water for a few minutes, so scientists could take measurements and DNA samples. Then it was returned to the water. Sunfish are considered a vulnerable species and are not eaten in Europe. But if they were, this fish could probably feed a whole wedding. For Inside Edition.
A whole wedding. Cursed be that wedding. Okay, that's the message right here. All praises to the Most High.
Died amid an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease on Long Island. Now the search for the source. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson.
And welcome back. I'm Maurice Dubois. A cluster of 10 people in one Long Island neighborhood have been diagnosed with Legionnaire's disease.
And now medical teams are looking for where the mist or vapor containing the bacteria is coming from. CBS 2's Jennifer McLogan reports now from Wantagh.
I've had it with bad news.
Joe Holt.
Yo, man, Joe had it, man. I had it with bad news, man. That's what I've been getting lately, man. Joe, like, hey, man, I'm done with this, man. I had it with bad news, man.
And now medical teams are looking for where the mist or vapor containing the bacteria is coming from. CBS 2's Jennifer McLogan reports now from Wantagh.
I've had it with bad news.
Joe Holden is learning of the deadly Legionnaire's outbreak in his neighborhood. All of the victims lived within a half mile of Wantagh Avenue and Old Jerusalem Road.
You can't make this up, brothers. Okay, let me enlarge this for you. Joe said I had it with bad news, man, because all he been seeing in the news lately is destruction. And he doesn't see it as upon our people. He see it upon him and his people. Okay, this happened in Wantagh Avenue and Old Jerusalem Road. Old Jerusalem, not the New Jerusalem, but the Old Jerusalem. Okay, the old one. It's back. Our people. you know. And we all, brothers, the Most High always put something there to let us know that He's breaking this news, these things upon us. And what is a Legionnaire? I don't care too much about the disease, but what is a Legionnaire? Okay. What is a Legionnaire? No, not a Legionnaire. Okay, let's listen. Define Legionnaire.
Here's the definition of Legionnaire. A member of a legion, in particular an ancient Roman legion or the French Foreign Legion.
So a Legionnaire, brothers, sisters, brethren, is a woman soldier, okay? A member, like a police officer, okay? A member of the women soldiers and the woman army, all right? So that's what a Legionnaire is, okay? So this disease, I don't care to look it up because it's over there. It's already killed one person in Long Island, and there is like a disease, an outbreak, and you know, old Jerusalem and stuff, which is all those things speak to us, and the Messiah is in the midst on our behalf. All praises.
On the Wantagh-Levittown border of Nassau County.
Again, Levi, okay, Levi town, okay, this disease is on the border of Levi town, Old Jerusalem, Levi, okay, town, all right. The priests are up, brothers, okay, the Most High have His face turned upon us, the priests are here, and then He will return the land unto us, and then put the king over us, okay. So, and Nassau, again Nassau in the Bahamas, and you know the Bahamas is a holy land, and things been going on over there. All those things, brothers, they are not in the news for any reason, you know. Levi town, Old Jerusalem, Legionnaire, woman, and all that. Joe say, I'm tired of this henchman. This thing needs to be stopped, okay?
The town border of Nassau County.
Worried, scared, and it is very close. I live right here in Wantagh, so it's right around the block from me.
Lori said, I'm worried, I'm scared. That hitch is right there. What the hell is going on here, you know?
10 cluster cases, all between 35 and...
Okay, 10 cases. We know the number 10, you know, it's Archangel Michael.
96 years old. 1 died, 2 remain hospitalized, 7 released.
Legionnaires, and right away I'm thinking about, is there any water towers?
You don't get Legionella by drinking it. You have to breathe it in the form of a vapor or a mist.
It's not spread person to person.
I'm very health conscious and I have 3 children, so we want to make sure where the source of it is.
The health department now on a mission to find the source. Where did they all shop or eat or walk? Were they exposed to the same cooling towers in restaurant stores or spas?
Garbage.
Large air conditioning systems, hot water heaters or tanks, decorative fountains.
We have a whole team of inspectors now just walking the neighborhood immediately around the houses. They're very close together.
2 to 10 days after exposure, look for cough, shortness of breath, high fever, muscle aches, headache.
That's like the same thing they say about that CV. Legionnaire's disease symptoms: cough, shortness of breath, high fever, muscle aches, headaches. This is literally the CV. Those people don't know what they are doing. All they are doing, brothers, is lying and moving their tongue against the Most High, man. You guys know nothing, man.
Legionnaires responds well to antibiotics.
Knowledge is power, and we all need to take...
This is what our people used to say, knowledge and power. Look at you, Connie Scalamandre. Huh. Scalamandre, is that salamander? Well, anyway, so look at you, Connie. Knowledge is power. We need to. They are talking just like our people now. That's why we used to say back in the 70s. You know, knowledge is power and stuff like that. Now look at you.
Legionnaires responds well to antibiotics.
Knowledge is power, and we all need to take care of these houses we're living in.
Legionella was discovered and named after an outbreak in 1976 among people who attended a Philadelphia convention of the American Legion, and since then...
Okay, so, damn it. What is this has to do with Legion? Is it something always with Legion? Is the Most High taking the Legionnaires out? Okay, that was an outbreak in the 70s because they went to some Legion thing. Now, and then the Legion...
Hundreds have died of the pneumonia-type disease.
The contact tracing that they're already doing is really going to go a long way in identifying the source.
Medical teams are swabbing and sampling on site. There's been a statewide increase in Legionella tied to the warm weather. On Long Island, Jennifer McLogan, CBS 2 News.
We give the Most High praises and glory, man. So Joe say, I had it, man. I had it with the bad news. All I'm keep hearing is bad news, and hish. How did we this thing, man? I want the good old days to be back, where we can beat and kill the Negroes.
He feels a constant need to wear body armor in this city.
Bullets fly in a driveway near North 48th Street and Lucier Avenue Sunday night.
I heard my girlfriend scream. I looked over. I noticed it was a black male that, was pointing a gun to her head.
Surveillance footage captured it all. Take a closer look. You see the 39-year-old Milwaukee man and his girlfriend parked in their driveway. Then a man walks up with a gun drawn.
It was just almost like an ambush.
That's when the victim, who does not want to be named, pulled out his gun.
My instinct kicked in to defend her and myself.
He ran to the back of his car where he saw another person and started firing. He was shot twice in the leg and required surgery.
You were wearing a bulletproof vest and you were armed yourself. Why is that?
I feel like I live in a war zone and I was prepared to go to war.
His girlfriend did not suffer physical injuries, but says she is traumatized.
The city of Milwaukee residents should not feel threatened, should not feel like if they step outside their doors that they're going to be met with, guns and, aggravated assaults and, driving, that could potentially kill them.
He pleads with the city and Milwaukee police to find the gunman.
I need them to, work this case as if it happened to them.
Yeah, so a lot of those dudes out there, they get involved with Hish, and then now they're speaking righteously. We don't know this guy. We don't know what happened. We don't know what he did. But, he was prepared, and then, he were bulletproof, but yet he got shot in the leg, All praises to the Most High. Crazy things out there.
In Milwaukee, Courtney Sisk, WISN 12 News.
All praises. 12 News. All right, then let us keep on moving.
Sheriff's Office, because they are giving the officers there a little bit more time to comply with the vaccine mandate. The Sheriff's Office deadline was supposed to be on Sunday. The office says it has seen an uptick in voluntary vaccinations among staff, and its police unions have asked for a little bit more time to allow officers to comply with that order. So the Cook County Sheriff's Office has temporarily pushed back its deadline to allow officers that extra time to get their shots. It's not clear, though, how much longer they'll have to comply.
Okay.
Let's begin by Aviation World News and the bankrupt.
We give the Most High praises and glory. As you can see, I don't know what those people are doing. Is it that thing mandatory or what is it? Why you guys are giving some type of delay and stuff? Make up your mind, man. Is it mandatory, the mark that you're being saying and scumbag and stuff? What is it?
And the bankrupt Italian flagship airline Alitalia. It has made its final flight and folded its business after running for 74 years. Aviation enthusiasts have called it the end of an era in airline industry. Alitalia has been in the red for more than a decade and will be replaced by a new national carrier, ITA, or Italy Air Transport, which launches today.
So those people are going out of the business. Curse be the businesses, okay? Bankrupt Italian flagship airline Alitalia makes its final flight after running for 74 years. The blessing is over. You enjoy 74 years out of that, you're done.
European Commission has given go-ahead to a $1.58 billion injection of government funding into new airline, but ITA is only planning to hire around a quarter of estimated 10,000 Alitalia employees. In the weeks before Alitalia ceased to exist, workers staged strikes and protests, denouncing their treatment and what for many is just a final and 2 years of crisis. They cast doubt about viability of new airline and said its slimmed down size, workforce, routes and fleet that was presumably aimed at making attractive for a foreign airline to buy.
Yeah, you people are protesting now. Your stuff closed. No more work for you. The blessing is done. We give the praise and glory to the Most High.
The men after spending the last 3 days in intensive care. He's being treated for sepsis, a potentially life-threatening blood infection. Mr. Clinton's had a number of well-publicized medical conditions, but as Jim Murray reports, his aides did their best to keep this illness a secret.
We're learning more about the ex-president's medical emergency. Dr. Oz tells Inside Edition it was definitely a serious crisis.
What the president's going through, and thankfully they treated it aggressively and well, is a life-threatening condition.
Secrecy surrounded Bill Clinton's hospitalization.
He was admitted on Tuesday night. We didn't get the call until last night. I think that they were making sure that he was heading in the right direction.
Here's the timeline. On Tuesday, Clinton flew into Orange County, California to attend a Clinton Foundation dinner later in the week. But aides became concerned when he started.
Again, always with the Negro that look like us in the back, you know, and then so our people would say, oh, whoa, man, we here. Oh, look at us here. You know, he's the first black president. Oh, hey, he do so much for black people. Yeah.
Complaining about feeling lightheaded, nauseous, and an extreme fatigue that left him drained. President Clinton was rushed here to UC Irvine Medical Center, and this was no false alarm. It turned out to be a very dangerous and potentially life-threatening emergency. Doctors diagnosed Clinton with a urinary tract infection caused by E. coli that developed into sepsis, which, if left untreated, can lead to a cascade of organ failure.
That's not what that is, man. The Most High is upon the loin, man. Those guys, he went to this meeting, brothers. You don't know what those people are doing to these charity dinners. You don't know what they are discussing. He could not stay, so the Most High sent him straight to the hospital. You know, he got some infection in his third leg and stuff. You don't know what this dude what hole he's been putting his third leg in. It's all sort of goats and sheep and stuff. Those people are involving and sacrificing stuff. So this guy, he's been doing all those things, and then now look at his face. He's done. You know, the angels are in the midst and they are attacking this guy, just like George Walker Bush is no more. We'll see.
And even death.
Sepsis is poisoning of the blood, which causes the blood vessels to expand. They no longer be able to carry your blood effectively, so your blood pressure drops to dangerously low numbers. The kidneys and other organs begin to fail, and ultimately death results if you don't treat it aggressively with antibiotics.
Clinton was taken to the ICU and given multiple antibiotics through an IV. On Thursday night, Hillary Clinton was seen visiting her husband with her closest aide, Huma Abedin. Bill Clinton's office did what they could to downplay this crisis, insisting he was in the ICU mainly for privacy and security. They said he was feeling so much better, he wanted to sneak away and attend the Clinton fundraising dinner. Clinton has been on a nearly all-vegan diet following quadruple heart bypass surgery in
So all that vegan crap did not help him because it's not for you.
2004. President Biden wished him well today.
He seems to be, God willing, doing well.
Right now, Mr. Clinton's expected to be released this weekend. He will be on a regimen of oral antibiotics at home for.
We'll see how this thing will go. You see how the so-called elites are going down, man. You see how the so-called elites are catching hell out there. Okay, those people, you can see the sorrow in their faces, and then the angels are reporting back, and we give Most High praises and glory.
Right now at 8, a deadly crash that continues to delay drivers this morning. All lanes of Lem Turner Road remain closed from Terrell Road to 295.
We have been following this for several hours. We can see some changes there. Things appear to be clearing up as you look live at I-295 from Lem Turner, but you can still see lanes are blocked. People are being redirected. Many vehicles turning around. Emily is helping you with ways to get around the delays this morning. But first, News for Jack's reporter Corley Peel joining us live from the scene there. Corley, any updates from state troopers who are investigating?
We haven't gotten any updates at this time, but it does appear that this scene is still active. You can see the heavy police presence. We haven't seen much change out here in the past couple of hours, but you can see the traffic being diverted and the lanes are still blocked off. And if we
So what's going on here, brothers? This is not the first time we see Jacksonville and stuff like that. Deadly crash on Lem Turner Road. So they have a lot of deadliest crash. A lot of people are dying in accident. Leyline, we give the Most High praises and glory.
Baby's life.
Okay.
Because that is death. I know what death smells like.
Sensing something was wrong, Vera Cowley says she called police Thursday morning.
As soon as they got there, they smelled the smell, and they busted the door down.
Once inside the apartment, first responders found the body of 19-year-old Audrey Davis.
I heard the fire department say, it's a baby in here.
but her 3-month-old baby boy, possibly alone for days, was alive. Do you think you saved this little baby's life?
I think so. When they found that baby, I just burst out crying because that baby had been in there for several days. That's amazing.
Another neighbor took these pictures of mom and baby Sunday. It was the last time she saw them together.
She came in with the baby, and I spoke to her because I was like, Audrey, let me see the baby. She said, wait 1 minute, and she went in the house, but she never came back out. I'm like, man, something is wrong. I ain't seen Audrey or heard from Audrey. Something is not right.
The baby was taken to Children's Hospital to be checked out. It's unclear right now how this woman died. The medical examiner's office is investigating, and police, as you can see on scene here, still trying to figure out what happened. The medical examiner's office says the mother's death is being called suspicious. Family members were too distraught to speak on camera, but neighbors say they're just thankful the baby survived.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle because we ain't heard that baby cry.
I'm just glad I got that baby out of there.
In Milwaukee, Hillary Mintz, WISN 12 News.
We give the Most High praises and glory. I don't know what happened here. They just find a mother dead and the baby's still alive. We don't know what happened. We have to wait until the Most High. But at this time, we give him praises and glory.
And Shia, but Lebanon is still on the edge. Deadly clashes on Thursday really brought the country to the brink. Scenes were reminiscent of the Civil War.
Okay,
yes,
all
we
right.
talk about neighborhoods, but they're also
strongholds
of political parties, longtime enemies who do not see eye to eye on how this country should be governed. The crisis is not over. The guns may have fallen silent. There seems to have been an undeclared truce. Did both sides decide to hold fire because they realized that they raised the stakes too high and the danger of the country sliding into all-out conflict was there? But right now, it seems that Lebanon is finding itself in yet another political crisis. It was only a month ago that the politicians reached an agreement on a new government after 13 months of paralysis, and a government is needed in order to engage.
Disband and destroy and dissolve. So this is plague number 9. Execution by the sword. You see that they had like a lot of people died. They had a conflict and they were shooting and killing each other. So that's what that is, beloved. And we give the Most High praises and glory, man. You know, all praises to the Most High.
The search for a missing mother ending in tragedy. Police finding the remains of Erica Verdesia nearly 3 weeks after she disappeared.
Oh, remember her?
Detectives say this man confessed to killing her, and what's more, he's been convicted of murder in the past.
Okay, remember that one? They didn't know what happened. The father was talking and say, bring her to me, bring her to me. And then they find her, she's no more.
Right, and in fact, Eric Pearson was just released from prison last year. Local 10's Bridget Matter is live outside the main jail in Fort Lauderdale with our top story. Bridget.
Yeah, Eric Pearson was out of prison for 1 year before police say he killed again. This time it was a South Florida woman who disappeared last month. 33-year-old Erica Verdesia was reported missing late September. Her parents spoke to Local 10 about their daughter's unusual disappearance.
And no one that knows her, goes out with her, has heard from her. We have called everybody.
Weeks later, Sunrise Police announced a discovery of her body in a Davie Canal Saturday and an arrest. Police say then a chilling confession by a man named Eric Pearson.
Got this dude's face, man. You can see the demon in his face, man. You look at this guy, you can literally see this guy is a straight up demon, man. Like, damn.
A police report says, quote, Pearson admitted to stabbing the victim 4 times. Any one of those stab wounds could have caused death. It also says, quote, Pearson's girlfriend contacted Sunrise detectives stating Pearson made statements to her such as, if they don't find a body, they don't have a case.
That's what criminals always say. They say, hey, if they don't find a body, they don't have a case. They cannot convict me. They are so assured. They are so confident that they don't have a body, they don't have a case. Okay.
This isn't the first time Pearson has been arrested. His criminal history includes a 1985 attempted murder where he only served 5 years in prison. Then in 1994, Pearson was convicted for the murder of 17-year-old Christina Whitaker in Davie. Whitaker was strangled to death. Her mother also asked questions about why Pearson was let out of prison in the first place.
Okay, so that's what they do, man. You know, those guys, you know, demons recognize demons. So They just let this guy out there, and they keep killing and killing for no reason. And then there is a particular woman, he only killed women, and certain women that look like him and his people. He likes doing that.
Who can sit and look at the papers and look at his background and let him out? This is incredible.
He was then released from prison in 2020. Almost exactly 1 year later, he's now facing a new murder charge. And police say the murder charge in this case was actually a screwdriver. In addition to those violent felony charges in his past, he also has several burglary charges where he spent time in prison.
Okay, your system is broken. It's not meant for a guy like this dude. It's meant for all people. All praises.
Hello, my dear viewers. This is Bushcraft Bear speaking to you live here from the Canary Islands, La Palma. It is Sunday evening, day number 29 of the volcano eruption. Yeah, we are going to full moon, as you can see, in a couple of days. We can have a look today at the volcano. We can see the lava. We can see the lava stream. One new stream is very close to the Atlantic Ocean. A lot of earthquakes and yeah, a lot of things to tell you. So let's start with the video. So right in that moment, you see this lava flood here at the volcano. This happened just a few seconds ago. This is not good. Look how much lava just coming out. That's unbelievable.
Okay, the volcano is giving praises and glory to the Most High, man.
It's a really massive mountain now. So let's have a look down into the valley. You see the city of Los Llanos. You can see the cars driving in the main road. And I saw many people today in the bar. Normal life as usual.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a very beautiful evening. It is very warm. You can sit outside.
There you go. Normal life, you know, they don't care. Yo, man, gang, whatever happened, I'm still gonna party. Okay, all praises to the Most High. We'll see.
We begin with breaking news at 5 o'clock. Skyfox over North Hills in the San Fernando Valley, where a memorial is growing at the scene of a hit-and-run traffic accident that took the life of an 18-month-old boy.
Oh, boy.
It happened at the corner of Nordhoff and Langdon. Investigators say a Toyota Camry hit a Honda, which lost control, jumped the curb, and slammed into a woman and the toddler who was in a stroller. The boy died at the hospital. The woman was seriously injured. The search is now on for the driver of that.
So we give the Most High praises, glory. 18 months old. We know this destruction is heavy in the land. All praises.
De la pandemia en la región de las Américas, sobre la vacunación.
Haiti is the only country in the Americas that is a member of COVAX that hasn't started the vaccination yet.
So, don't know why those people are focusing on Haiti. There is a reason. Now, this video was released on June 25th. A lack of vaccine in Haiti sparked COVID surges. There's no such thing as a COVID surges in there. And the reason why I brought that out is because in Bloomberg, I could not find the article. Let me see if I could find it again. Bloomberg, Haiti to return unused vaccine. Okay, 5 days. Okay, Haiti sent back expiring. Oh, Modena. That's all right. Okay, so Haiti to send back expiring U.S. donated vaccine, Moderna vaccine. Okay, this is on October 13th at 2:12 p.m. Haiti, which has one of the lowest COVID-19 vaccination rates in the Western Hemisphere, will be returning thousands of unused doses donated by U.S. to keep them from expiring. The COVAX facility, which provide free and subsidized vaccines to the poorest nations, confirmed in an email statement Wednesday that the doses returned by Haiti will be redeployed elsewhere to minimize a potential wastage. Okay, hundreds of thousands of doses expiring in November will be sent to COVAX with the understanding that Haiti will receive a new batch in the future. Le Nouveliste newspaper reported, citing health ministry official, the exact number of vaccines being sent back was not confirmed by the government. The U.S. donated 500,000 doses of the Moderna vaccine to Haiti in July through COVAX, an abbreviation for global access. According to Haiti Health Minister, fewer than 60,800 doses have been administered and only 20,354 people in the Caribbean nation of 11 million people are fully vaccinated. Those are the elites, the people that are scared. You got 11 million people in the place, only 66,000, fewer than 66,000. Okay, took that stuff, and then the people they really don't need it because it's not over there. But yet when you watch the news, that was in June, right? Oh, lack of vaccine in Haiti sparked COVID surge. That was in June 25th. And then they said a bunch of vaccine, vaccinate, and then nothing happened.
Due to many several problems, the complex situation in the country.
They gotta show you that.
So Haiti will receive vaccines free of charge, but they need to adopt the legal, regulatory, and administrative measures. Everything now is ready. The government of Haiti is accepting to receive the AstraZeneca vaccine. So PAHO worked with the COVAX Secretariat to have Haiti as a priority for the new deployment that will start in July.
That's a school. Okay, that's a school. Those are sick people, okay? Those are sick people. This is... Okay, so he literally say they asked for 6 feet, a meter 50, 6 feet to stay apart. We sleep in a place that is like less than 6 feet. What they're asking us to do, it's impossible. And then the Most High is in the midst of his people. This thing is not touching them.
No,
They say the rules are being respected. Say no, man. We live on top of each other. We all over the place, and then yet we have the mask, but nothing happened. And then you can see the people close to each other. Okay. They want us to tell you this dude somehow got this stuff. He doesn't. He just poor, he's sick, and then that's what it is, and he's blind. They love showing things like this, okay? To show, oh, look at them sleeping on the floor, being poor and stuff like that. Yet nothing happened to them. Okay, those are sick people, okay? They are handicapped. They got other diseases, okay? They are not having the so-called COVID. They love showing things like this. Okay, they love showing things like this. And then they bought a bunch of vaccine over there and then they expired because the people don't need it. And they know the Haitians are very backward, man. If they make this thing mandatory over there, they're going to burn businesses. They're going to kill a bunch of people. So they just return them back. Oh, we are waiting for fresh batches. Really? But you sent over 500,000 and they all been returned unto you. We don't need this thing. This thing is not affecting us because we are covered under the heavenly wing of the Father. Okay, but hey, whatever, man. Yeah, whatever.
Now I want to bring your attention to a story which is not making the kind of noise it should. 8,000 people in a Canadian city have been without drinking water for 3 days. The city's water supplies have been contaminated. The water is not safe for consumption, even if it is boiled or filtered. The city's mayor has imposed a state of emergency. The price of bottled water has risen to $9 Canadian. Failing to afford it, many residents are rushing to rivers with containers. The question is, what is the Canadian government doing and what happened to the water in this region? Our next report brings you all the details.
Situated in the northernmost part of Canada, some 1,200 miles off Montreal, is the city of Iqaluit.
1,200 miles.
It's an isolated city with no road or rail links to the rest of the country. It can only be reached through air or sea. On Monday, the city's local council declared a state of emergency, asking its residents to not consume tap water for drinking or for cooking. It is said this applied to boiled water and even filtered water. The council also advised pregnant women, along with newborns and infants, to not...
So, no beginning. 8,000 people in Canadian city don't have drinking water. They can't. We give the Most High praises and glory. The Most High is sweeping them off the land. They have to go in a river to get water. Okay? All praises. Never heard of that before.
Welcome back. One of the more unexpected developments in American politics in the last 5 years has been the enormous popularity of Donald Trump among the so-called values-voting evangelical community. Mr. Trump won 77% of the evangelical vote in 2016. And then he won 84% of it last year. On Meet the
Yet he lost.
The Press reports this week, our weekly one-topic streaming show on NBC News Now and Peacock. My colleague Ann Thompson traveled just outside of Knoxville, Tennessee to report on the friction over what it means to be an evangelical today. Her report was so revealing, we wanted to share part of it this morning right here on Meet the Press.
Under this flag-painted roof, religion and politics mix.
I want Trump to come back sooner than later. But you know who would be a lot better than Trump coming back? Jesus coming back.
With gusto.
Biden, you trouble Israel. Leftists, you trouble Israel.
This is the Patriot Church on the outskirts of Knoxville, Tennessee.
You unvaccinated people. You are causing the trouble in the land. That's what they say.
Founded by Pastor Ken Peters.
This nation was founded on predominantly Christian values by predominantly Christian people. We just want to keep that in play. We just want to keep our roots alive and not let this reconstruction, this tearing up of our nation's roots and a new set of values is being pushed on us. It literally is.
So whose values are being pushed on you?
These are leftist worldly values. They can't stand Christian culture. Why? Because we believe marriage is between a man and a woman. We believe that there are only two genders. We believe that life in the womb is actually human life, and they're murdering human life for money.
He's not.
Garbage. Just same old garbage. They're recycling. No. You know, they're same garbage. They keep recycling.
Afraid to take sides and thinks God does too.
One thing I've learned about Scripture and the Lord is God can use anybody. In the Bible, he even used a donkey. And if God can use a donkey, he can use President Trump.
Do you think God is...
What a sick burn. If God can use an ass, he can use Trump. What a sick burn. Oh, man. Those people are destroying themselves, and they don't even know that, man. We give the Most High praises and glory, man. Give me a second, man. Wow.
God is using President Trump?
Absolutely. I think President Trump is a miracle. I think God picked Donald Trump, an imperfect vessel, to be the champion of his people.
That intertwining of patriotism, politics, and religion is attracting a devoted following.
When you're in a culture where everybody's trying to silence you, it's great to be able to share how you really feel with people who feel the same way.
Yeah, so all of a sudden now you people feel like, oh, I'm being silenced because, oh, I'm not enjoying the blessing. This dude called Trump the Most High champion, which is Michael. Get out of here, man.
Checking it out. Actually saw it on CNN, and if they say something bad about it, it might be good.
Peters leading one side of the battle for the soul of the evangelical church.
Some of the evangelical church, I think, is soft. I think they're cowardly, and they're trying to ride the fence between the left and the right. And so that's kind of where the divide is.
Here in the heart of the Bible Belt.
I would say, as a person of faith who's been around church all my life, that the Bible Belt is unbuckling.
Across town, Pastor Phil Nordstrom leads the Life Church.
What do you mean that the Bible Belt is unbuckling?
The branding of Christianity has suffered. I think that our association with political extremism has especially turned off a younger generation toward evangelicalism. So one of the challenges we face right now is, who are we? What does it mean to be an evangelical?
Confusion. Nordstrom is decidedly old school. A pro-life pastor pointedly staying away from partisan politics on Sunday.
The funny thing is, I'm probably personally pretty conservative. So I don't come across as like I'm a liberal evangelical, but people get the spirit, or get the feeling pretty quick that we're a pretty inclusive church, that everyone's welcome, that we're trying to not fight the culture wars from the pulpit.
Thanks.
What a report. What a report, Brethren. Those people are catching hell. It's all about politics, left, right. Get out of here with this.
Let's get now to the breaking news on the reported kidnapping of Americans in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
The AP, New York Times, and Washington Post are reporting that aid groups say 17 missionaries, most of whom were Americans, are believed to have been abducted yesterday afternoon in a town just east of Port-au-Prince. Let's go to NBC's Sam Brock, who's joining me right now from Little Haiti in Miami. Sam, welcome to you. So NBC News, we're working to independently confirm all of these details. What are you, though, learning so far?
That's where things stand right now. I'm in Little Haiti this morning in the Miami area. Alex, it's good to be with you. And what a contrast watching all of these families walking to and from church today, going out to lunch. As right now, the country of Haiti is being besieged with turmoil. That has been the case certainly for a number of months, but it's gotten worse after the assassination of its president back in July, an earthquake in August that killed 2,200 people and displaced thousands more. And now we're learning about a new kidnapping that is quite alarming. The Washington Post at this moment reporting that a WhatsApp message or a prayer alert was sent out from members of the Christian Aid Ministries who were allegedly abducted, describing being held by armed gunmen, men, women, and children. Now, the Associated Press right now also reporting, Alex, that they were making a site visit to an orphanage and were on their way to the airport when they were abducted. In a matter of minutes, I'm going to be speaking with another orphanage there.
So don't ever listen and believe those people that they go in Haiti for orphanage and help people. They go over there for the sex vacation. They go over there to abuse our children. Now, those 17 Christian missionaries, the Mosai sent a message unto them. Don't come in our lane anymore and abduct our children. You're going to be dealing with the gangs. You're going to be dealing with a hell of a lot more stuff. Okay, so that's what that is.
Unrelated to this, that they just took a helicopter out because of the fact that they said they can't drive on the roads in Haiti. It is that gang infested. These are the conditions under which people there are living at this moment. You'll certainly recall seeing tens of thousands of people, as many as 15,000 Haitians coming to the border with Texas, trying to just find refuge here. Now, U.S. Congressman Adam Kinzinger spoke about the situation this morning and the urgency for finding these Americans.
We need to track down where they are and see if, negotiations without paying ransom are possible or do whatever we need to on a military front or police front. But, yeah, I mean, I think probably everybody watching, at least one or two, I guess Kevin Bacon's away, knows somebody that has been a missionary to Haiti at some point. Mm-hmm. And so this hits home. So we keep them in our prayers, and the U.S. government will do everything we can to get them back.
Alex, It is notable that we've reached out to the U.S. State Department. They have acknowledged reports of these kidnappings, but have not actually confirmed the kidnappings themselves. They did say, quote, the welfare and safety of U.S. citizens abroad is one of the highest priorities of the Department of State. We are aware of these reports, but have nothing additional to offer at this time. And there were, according to the United Nations, Alex, some 328 reported kidnappings to the Haitian government in the first 8 months of this year, which is about 100 more than there were all of last year. A wave of kidnappings that involves, in some cases, preachers during the middle of their sermons, kids being kidnapped off of school buses, police officers, all sorts of harrowing, unconscionable.
Let me tell you what this guy tried to say here. All those kidnappings that you are hearing and stuff, they are being done to pastors, Christians, and stuff. They are not catching hell. Those people that signed the contract, they are catching hell. A lot of people that are being killed, they are pastors, they are politicians. And the gangs are turning on them now. Those 17 missionaries, they are rapists, pedophiles. They go to the orphanage to rape our kids, to do things unto them. And the Most High say no more. And sending a message out there, if you guys gonna go there. The other day was an airplane that crashed, loaded with missionaries. And now they're being kidnapped. So the Most High tells you to back off.
Hello, my dear viewers. This is Bushcraft.
Okay, I already got this before.
Thank you for joining us tonight on TV and CBSN Minnesota. I'm Erin Hassanzadeh. Well, developing tonight, a nursing shortage is forcing an urgent care clinic to shut down. Allina West Health in Plymouth is closing its doors as their nurses go on strike. WCCO's Pafua Yang is live there tonight. And Pafua, this is expected to last about 3 days?
Yeah, that's right, Aaron. The strike is starting tomorrow at 7 a.m. as nurses seek a new contract which would provide what they say fair pay and benefits. The 3-day closure will displace hundreds of people, and Allina would be losing hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue. That's according to a West Health nurse I talked to. The Minnesota Nurses Association says negotiations have been going on since May and that nurses have failed to reach an agreement on a number of issues, including getting summer holiday pay, which they say most nurses in the Twin Cities already have.
They're telling us that if these 48 nurses were to receive summer holiday pay, that Allina somehow feels committed that they would have to also provide that to the non-contract employees. And frankly, we think they should. That should also be.
Anyway, so this is the Most High dismantling, disbanding, and dissolve their system. We give him praises and glory.
If we look at the Middle East, I think it's about time we stop, those of us who support, as most of us do, Israel in this body, for apologizing for our support for Israel. There's no apology to be made. None. It is the best $3 billion investment we make. Were there not an Israel, the United States of America would have to invent an Israel to protect her interest in the region. The United States would have to go out and invent an Israel.
All right, you already did. All praises to the Most High. All right, then. And I don't know what that is, but the sister sent us this. Let's listen to this garbage. So I'm not. I don't think this is real. This is a voice they put over and then some stadium or whatever. But anyway, 80,000 people chanting the name of Yeshua. This is Sister in Christ. So okay, so those people, they think if they say that name or any name different than that Jesus, and then he will hear them. Okay, let's put 80,000 people somewhere. Look at your scumbag, man. Look at distraction. You think the Most High will answer to you because you call, I call the correct name now, Yeshua, like Jesus Christ, YAHAWAH. Yeah, whatever, man. Get out of here. You Christian are catching hell. Let's see over there. Thank you for the beloved sister for singing us this. Wait a minute. Is that no, I don't want to listen to anything on the air, but Kentucky's backward churches may be key to saving hospital overwhelmed by the plague. Okay, this is Pastor Billy Joe. Okay, Billy Joe Lewis right there. Billy Joe Lewis. And here and then the Billy Joel saying some stuff, okay? In the end, it was the Delta variant that was Mitchell, aka Michael, 89, down the winding mountains road in Similac, Kentucky, to the Full Gospel Church of Jesus Christ to get the shot. Her pastor, Billy Joe Lewis, had told his congregation that no, ma'am, a COVID-19 vaccine will not leave the mark of the beast nor rewrite the genetic code. So those are the people that were saying this garbage and all that. And then now they are seeing this thing is affecting them. It's in a rural area and they are dying. And then they're like, hey, man, we better take this thing. Let's take the chance, okay? Because the Mosai, what the Mosai did, brothers, those people align the scriptures. They align their events with our scriptures. They're trying to force this into prophecy. And then it become real upon them. So they were saying this crap is the mark of the beast while they came here with the mark, while they are the mark, while everything they do is the mark. So the Most High already marked us in the spiritual realm. We fear none. Okay, so now Mrs. Michael right there, she's afraid. Listen, Mitchell, who has known the deaths of 8 of her 13 children over the years, was done taking chances with the virus, stealing up the valley's long Cutching Creek. So she had 13 children, 8 of them died. They didn't say of the plague, they say over the years, but it is of the plague. That stuff getting so bad, I was afraid to not taking it, okay? She said sitting in her daughter's car in the church parking lot. I said, well, if all the rest of them are going to take it, I'll take it too. Following the sheep, following the others to the slaughter. Kentucky is in the midst of wildfire that is sparing no parts of the state. New cases counts top 4,000 a day for much of September, before easing somewhat this month. Hospital and intensive care units are still at capacity in some regions, with the staff occupying half of the beds. Governance stuff. So now, as you can see, brothers, those Christians are catching hell. Okay, they are catching hell, and then they don't know what to do, and they are backpedaling right now. Okay, they are backpedaling, and they got that guy, man. Is it in custody? No, they haven't get him yet. So they are backpedaling right now, and then they are like, oh man, and stuff happened, and yeah, but we're gonna have to keep, hey man, take this damn thing, man. That's what they'll say, hey man, take this freaking thing, man. Stop with you niggas out there, man. You gotta take this thing, man. We gotta get back to normal and stuff. Get out of here. Beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, the Christians are catching hell. From the guy that got stabbed in the church to the 17 Christians that got kidnapped, and a bunch of Christians are dying out there, they are catching hell. To hell with them. They don't want to come back to the Most High. To hell with them. Any of your Christian friends and families, there's nothing you can do for them. You already offer them to the Most High. The Most High reject them. Well, hey, so be it. So be it, beloved, okay? We will watch, we will see what the Most High is doing, okay? And then the Most High is destroying those people. We give the Most High praises and glory. We say fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever.